Oh well, let's see what develops. Right, he bets $2 into $3 on that very wet flop. Chaos playing up flat calls. Walnut is probably going to call if I know him well enough. And he's disconnected. I'll probably just resume it. Okay, Walnut folded, he's sitting out now, which is bad for me. Rutty leads that turn for just over about 3/4, and he bets the river very big as well. And Rutty shows the flopped flush. Rutty showed the flop flush against, let's see what Co's pilot had. Okay, K's pilot was floating on the flop, and then he picked up the ace on the turn and decided not to lay it down. I don't think I would have laid that down either, because the odds of someone flopping a flush are so low, and especially given Rutty's bluffy image, there's no way I'd be folding that. Probably a good job I didn't get involved in that part actually, because look, I probably would have floated the flops as well, and then I would have hit the ace as well. But given the action before me, I think I would have found a fold because I had position on him. But yeah. Chaos Pilot raises Vladislasaurus. It's big blind. Bull is back. Alright, mate. I wonder if that's actually him. He looks pretty damn old. Interesting. But yeah, going back to Hold'em Manager, I think if you're playing those big buy-in tournaments with the same amount of people, the same people, like every week, is definitely really good, because you can build up such a history on a player in the like stats base, such a big history on a player in the stats base that you can have him totally figured out without necessarily playing that many hands with him. But for me, I like to go down different casinos, and just play random cash games. So I think playing without it's better for me, because I'm going to be learning how to generate reads better. Rutty leads 150 into 176. It's quite a big bet. See what he does on the turn. Will he slow down with that ace? No, he doesn't. Bets $3 into 462. Probably has got the ace. I think Vladislavius could also have it. I don't know who's playing shenanigans here. And he just shoves the river. That's very strange. He possibly could have filled up. Probably had the 4s or the 8s and thought he'd get the most value for out of his hand by shoving the river, which is fine. This guy, he just leads 50 into $2. And because I know he's not folding to any raise, I just have to fold and wait for a better spot. I'll get him. Don't you worry about that, Walnoa. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna pause when I'm come in a hand. Okay, we're gonna see a flop here. Walnoa limped under the gun. Vladislav is completed. 4-9 off. And we get nothing. It's quite a good flop to bluff. But Walnoa just won't respect the bluff, so I'm not going to bother bluffing Walnoa. I think bluffing his kind of player is negative EV. If it was just me and Vladislavius in the pot, I'd be bluffing him all day on that board and double barreling the turn probably. I think Walnoa will probably only find a fold on the river. Try and rep the 8 hit me. Let's go for it. Yeah, took it down. A little bit risky, but I think the best time to bet his kind of player, like these fishy kind of cooling stations who just bet crazy weird amounts and are just really weird and mental, the best time to bluff him is probably on the river, because then there's no more cards to come and they're not going to think, hang on, I could hit some kind of weird backdraw 2 pair if I do this, if I call that bet. So I'm probably going to be looking to get to the river cheaply. That was an interesting part. This could help me figure him out. I think he just called with a flush draw. Right, he called $1 out in the big blind. And Warner will let out for his usual really weird small bet. Could be a town. Picked up the flush draw on the turn. Let out really smallly again. 4 on the river. Check it down. And he takes it down with ace high. So I'm going to take note of that. Well, I'm not sure if that's a tell yet, but his betting for 50 then with nothing could be indicative that when he's betting that low he's got nothing. We will see. I'll come back when I'm in a hand. Pretty interesting pot developing there that I'm not in. Walner is just min raised Maniga's turn lead. Maniga led the flop and he called as well. And he's value bet the river and he's just, oh, it's pretty sick. I'll have to show you that one again. Okay, right. Walner limped on the button. Maniga raised. Maniga's got 9s here. Warner has just got king 5 of spades. See, look, this is why you don't bluff these kind of players. This is a prime example of why you don't bluff him, even though he wasn't bluffing him. But you just have to tread on eggshells around these kind of players because they'll call you with anything. He called him with king 5, hits his miracle card, min raised him, and then value bet the river for less than half the pot, and he gets called. Nice little river bet though. I like that. That was a really nice amount to bet. But yeah, and he takes down a $35 pot. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna come back when I'm in a hand again. Okay, we've got 9 deuce in the big blind. I'm gonna see another flop, it looks like. Unless Valaslavius raises. No, he just folds. Probably does the wise move. We hit nothing. We'll know our min bets. Just gonna get out of the way, what's the point? Queen of spades on the turn, he min bets again. Case opponent raises him the size of the pot and he folds. See, look, how frustrating is that? These kind of players can find folds sometimes, but they can't find folds the other times. There's like no what's the word I'm looking for? Continuity. I don't know what the word is. I do, but I just can't say it. So what the fuck's up with that shit? They just pick and choose when they decide to fold, but they fold the same spots that they call, if you know what I mean. So there's no way you can know what they're gonna do. It's so fucking annoying. I'd easily rather play a taggy kind of standard player than one of these kind of players any day of the week. Like, put me against Vladislavius any day than Walner, because I know what he's doing. I can just tell what kind of player he is. I might change my raise amount on Valaslavius raises. It looks quite strong. Probably just going to fold, see what develops. I think Warner is calling. No, he's not. I'll come back when I'm in a hand. Okay, we get pocket eights in middle-ish position. We're going to raise it up. Warner doesn't play ball. This guy's been very quiet, I should just add. And we get free bet out the small blind. And I don't think this guy just flatted with pocket nines earlier. So he's probably got like ace king or something. That's a good flop for me. If he's just flatting with pocket nines, can I find a raise? Yeah, we can find a raise. I'm putting him on ace king, ace queen here. And he folds. Ace 9 suited under the gun. The only reason I raised that bet was he just flatted Warner with button raised with pocket nines earlier, which makes me think he'd do it with pairs maybe above that, trying to get more value out of him. But with hands like ace king where he doesn't really want to see a flop, he's probably raising it. And my eights are likely good on that board. I mean, it's deuce 9-4. It's not as if the 9's going to hit him, because I'm pretty sure he's free betting for value with like ace queen suited, ace king suited, and the raise just tells me where he is, where I am in the hand, and I take it down. I haven't been paying attention to this hand, so I'll probably bring it up again at the end. It's quite a big pot. This guy takes it down with top pair. Let's bring this one up again. Okay, we get a raise in the cutoff, a flat call in the big blind, no, small blind. With jack queen, he check raises him, min check raises him with top pair. The flop comes, the turn brings another heart, and it checks through all the way. And this guy showed king 10, so he couldn't fold to the min raise. I'll probably put that in. Putting it in that he didn't fold to the min raise when he had air and no redraws, so he's probably quite a stubborn kind of player. But he's just left anyway, so I'm not going to be playing trash on the button because Warner is there. When I'm raising the button, I'm raising it for value because he's there. But when I do get a good button hand, I'm going to get paid more than I would if I was just stealing the blinds.